Greetings. Welcome to another Alpha Magnus review. So, going through all my Powercon stuff. I think I finally hit the end. I wanted this to be the last one I went through, because it's pretty. And I really wanted to do it last. Nowhere to go. No, that's another eel. What the hell did I just do with it? Oh, it's by my feet. So I was glad to be able to purchase this. This is the Powercon exclusive for this year from, well, one of many, I guess, Powercon exclusives from Mythic Legions, the Four Horsemen, as you will. It is Demistros. He is a cool Scully boy. I think just the green skull parts were exclusive. I think you can get the regular version pre-ordered elsewhere. Oh my goodness. Drink 6 coffees and I'm still tired here. I slept too, so that makes even less sense. There's our legal jargon. I do think it's cool that this came with the Powercon markings on it. There you go. I believe they actually, ooh, my silica gel. I believe they actually had to do this afterwards, but here's blah, 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 Powercon 23, figures. It's not a tribute to any existing character. Instead of villain created by the spirit of toil and action, blah, blah, blah. You could pause that if you wanted to go that route. Didn't want to do a homage. I don't care. I don't want homages to figures that I can purchase realistically. I like original stuff. I should have bought them there because they were, for whatever reason, I thought they were too overpriced, but they weren't. The boss fight skeletons. So now I gotta go back and buy those and pay $5 more each, which sucks. I only want a couple of them. Here's his cape. So that's at least somewhat of a bonus. Here's his regular skull head. So I'm assuming that's probably, if you ordered it elsewhere, what you're going to end up getting. I'm telling you, I've never messed with a Four Horsemen figure before. Got it. Just scared me. Because the only Four Horsemen stuff I've messed with is the Stactions. And I've had so many of those break. I would assume that they've fixed those problems since then. And we're good to go now. Does everybody open them? There's a actual chain mace, which I like. He has a couple extra hands. Looks like a weapon wielding hand. Another weapon wielding hand. Armor piece. Armor piece. And that's it. That's it for our back of that. Ooh, more of these. I really like the metal twist ties that some of these companies use for theirs. Looking into doing my own toy company, and I prefer these metal ones over anything else. I don't care if they're more expensive. I feel like the paper ones don't do the right stuff. All right, or the fabric or whatever. We got ourselves a halberd there. So maybe I'll do a Mythic Legions cosplay next year for Powercon. I don't know. This would have been real cool to have been able to do this, but I don't think they had the stuff up in time, for me at least, to be able to knock one out in that limited amount of time. So let's take a look here and see what we got. Let's get that out of here. So this is his Powercon exclusive skull and hand combo here. I'm thinking that he must just come with regular ones after that. Let's get a little bit of light. There we go. Yeah, this is pretty darn cool. Really liked that they were giving us like a clear-headed version. He has like this bottom cape piece, but I guess the problem is that this little cape, this cape was not included originally, and they had to like add them after the fact, which that sucks. So how does this go on here? Does this go back? Like this? What does it clip onto? Just the back of this? No, that doesn't feel right. Okay. Super glad that I picked this guy up, though. Still getting extreme FOMO from not picking up that Formo Toys version. They offered them for 50% off for exhibitors, and I should have grabbed them. Just one of those things. Ooh. Hope that wasn't supposed to happen. Or hope that was supposed to happen, I guess. Yeah, I would assume so. It looks like that's how they put them together. Nice to see how they put it all together, though. It's kind of like a softer plastic than I was expecting. Cool. I also wanted to get this out of the box before... I'm just going to do this up here. Trying to do this on camera is not working out for me. So let's pop his head off. Which that came off super smooth. I can see why people like these. They definitely got that ease of use here. I want to get this apart before they ran out of any extras, if there were any, for parts problems. Because you never know when you're going to be that guy who gets the one that's got a busted something or other, missing something or other. I've got like 3 Masters of the Universe figures from Mattel Creations that have had wrong hands, missing hands. Just want to make sure you're not that guy. All right, so this pulls down under here. Then you can put these on the shoulders, and there's little holes in the back of the cape for them. But man, this is not fun to try to get this to go in here. I feel like this could have been done a little bit better. Of course, I don't know. This might be the first one where they actually put a cape on one of these types of guys that has this kind of armor. I do not know. Probably going to put this on a Monday Motu thing because it's probably the most tangential. Even with this, I'm not going to start becoming a big Mythic Legions guy. I might cherry pick a few things here or there. I do have the 4 Horsemen, the Headless Horseman, and one of the Skull skull horses on pre-order. So that is what it is. Not liking how this is fitting in here though. And the bottom half of him just fell off again. So let me know if that's normal. Tell you what, we're gonna pull this off, this cape, and I'm gonna try to push this in on camera and see if this fits any easier. So this is supposed to go in here, and oh, it is tight no matter what. Ugh. So that is going to be difficult. The cape has holes right there. Hey, this is why I'm doing this on camera, because I bet you there's a bunch of people out there who are like, oh, I'm thinking about getting some Mythic Legions, and then you see this and be like, nope, or yep. Yeah, so we're going to have to heat that sucker up to get that in there. These are both, I don't think they're going to break. I just think that that's a little more, the fact that this keeps popping off is also savagely annoying. So I get why these are so popular, but this feels more like a doll to me than an action figure at this point because of how it's built. And you can fight me on that all you want. It's just how it feels. It doesn't feel like it's meant to be. Like you're supposed to dress this guy, and I'm not too sure I have the I have the stamina for that. He's got regular hands as well to hold those weapons. Does not look like you can hold the weapons with the ones included, and that is a bummer. I'm not seeing any other weapons in here. Yeah, so that must be like his power mode. So we're just gonna pop these off. These come off real easy though. A lot easier than some other companies, I'm telling you. Some of these companies, Jesus. Gotta beat the things off of them. Yeah, those pop in real easy, so I like that. There's his other skull in hand. Really like this skull. I really like that. It's to the point where I kind of wish that this was all just clear plastic, because that would have been better for my collecting purposes. So let's try to pop that on there. So that pops on pretty darn good, but it does pop off super easy, and I'm not a fan of that. Because I'm trying to put this on, and it keeps popping off while I'm trying to get the other part on, and then that falls off. So let's get this a nice little smush. Hope that holds it pretty well. They did have two other things. They had a Manny Faces and a Whiplash figure. As I said, I don't need to start collecting variants of stuff to kind of fake make the things. The homages are nice and everything, but so what we're going to try to do here is I'm going to try to slide this underneath. Now this does come up, and I'm thinking that this might supposed to, it would have came up the other way if it was supposed to do that, I would assume. I'm going to try to get this through here first, then plug them in. Oh yeah, I wanted to heat this one up. So one of these would be heated up at least, and I don't want to heat the core figure because he's already come apart. Let's see if that works. We're gonna pop this guy through here and here. Bingo. That went in like perfectly. So that's the method we're going to use from now on. Get my car key out of the way so it doesn't trip on that. What's this? This is a piece that fell out of that. It literally says here to heat them up. So here, I'll pop that on here. Just as a disclaimer, in case you're looking to do this, rock back and forth and such. Yeah. All right. Let's click this here and here. All right. And it popped right out. So then the bottom fell off again. This might not have been the best figure to be my first Mythic Legions introduction. Just gonna put that out there. You might want to start with something else, because this is savagely annoying. Like, I'm trying to jam this thing in there and all it's doing is bending. Not happy. And I can get it in normally, but with that cape, it just doesn't want to go in. And if this piece I could take off, which, can I? It's coming off. Whether it's supposed to or not, I got it out. It wasn't glued. That might be the determining factor on whether I can do this or not. It also has this piece here, which I don't want to take off, but I think that might make it easier to do. Next, I start grabbing tweezers, because so I'm gonna put it on like this, and then twist it down, because it's gotta have that extra little bit of push to get it in there. But as soon as I try it just bends instead of going in. Also helps if you do the right hole. Giggity. I'm like sweating right now. In fact, I have a fan. Sorry for any noise that adds, but I am getting warm. Actually, you know what? Sticking on the floor probably won't affect it too much. Perfect. Oh. Well, I got one in. So that's the method. You take this top piece off, and then I guess we're gonna have to try to fight to slide that back in when that time comes, but I don't care. We got it in there, and it's pretty good. We'll slide it through here. I'm gonna try to do this up front so y'all can see it. So we're gonna slide this through the back, then try to pop it in here. But since that piece is blocking it, you gotta do it like even higher than normal. Can you poke me higher? Luckily, this stuff's pretty soft plastic, so it's not gonna break. So you see how it's still not quite as far in as that one is. Like, you're gonna end up jamming your finger together to get, got it. And you'll feel when it pops too. So, then we're gonna slide this under here, this under here, and then right back here. I'm gonna keep this at an angle, even though it goes against my better judgment, because see how it does that? I wanna have it like this. That way it's got more reach, but it is definitely, put it on upside down. Maybe that'll work. So then this part has to go here. Almost had it backwards. All right. I do like it. Don't get me wrong. But man, that cape is... And maybe that was supposed to be installed beforehand. No, because it comes with the thing. They didn't have the capes on some of them and had to actually open them up and put them in there. So that was... Looks like they might have done that after day one, because day one they were handing a cape to everybody. Day two, it seems like they figured it out. All right, you're winning me over here, guys. It's better than it was. I'm going to try to cover up this as much as I can, because I think that they're superfluous. I don't think you need to have both of these showing. In fact, I probably could have taken the other one off, but I'm stubborn. All right, there's that and that. Looking good. Let's zoom. There, we got it. All right, I'm going to turn this fan off since I'm not sweating anymore. Best fan ever, by the way. Walmart 1068 or something. USB lifesaver of a fan. Powercon was real hot on Saturday, and if it wasn't for that fan, I probably would have passed out. Let's push this down here. I'm actually just kind of worried that I'm gonna do this and accidentally pop it off completely. And there he is. Now, I think I'm going to put him on that bone horse that I got, because I don't really have any other guys that I want to put it on. But one bummer is that, now, and I might do this. Might. In fact, let's try it right now, because why the not? Is that what I thought would be cool, is if I could get these hands to... let's move this up a little bit. Is if I could get these hands to also be visible, like spectral hands, you know. So we're gonna try for it, because I'm a weirdo and I like to do weird things with stuff. And if you're viewing this first time, one of my videos, and it's because of the Mythic Legions in general, leave a comment below. I have not only been annoyed, but I have also, I kind of like these. These are kind of neat, and I can get why people are behind them. They were initially, actually they still sculpt for other people, but they were Masters of the Universe sculpt. And I think I'm probably gonna buy some more, but I'm not really a big fantasy guy. I like fantasy and tech together. That's why I like He-Man. That's why I like all that. So we're gonna actually take these. And if you watch, I'm taking this and I wrap this around there. And then what you do here is you hold this down and twist, 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 right about there. Now, that's on there pretty good. I'm going to take this one and do the same thing. Give it about that much of a bend. This is actually what came with it, so, and this is why I love these. I love these kind of things. Now, I'm right-handed, and I can't do much with my left hand, aside from bowl and golf, so we're going to, don't ask me why, I just never have been able to break that pattern. All right, good. Awesome. This is actually just extra. Take this pair of tweezers. Yeah. Now, you can actually pop those up here. and they're gonna serve as like spectral ghosty hands. Because I actually thought this would have been a cool idea to have to begin with. So we're just gonna go ahead and do it. You know what? Let's find out where the center is. And what we're gonna do is this. There we go. Now, they are extra spoopy. This is, I'll be honest with you, if you're seeing this for the first time, this is why you follow my channel, is to see all the goofy crap that I pull out of somewhere. So, there. That's stage one. Stage two is this guy. I want this to be right above it. Like he's being possessed by himself. So we're going to do the same thing with this. This one's a little thinner. Does this one? This one should do. We'll just double up on it. How about that? So we're going to take this, and you see this inside realm here. You take about that much. You can probably just do this by hand. You don't need the other. You don't need that other one. And these are just extra little nubs, which are fine. And we're going to twist that around like so. And then you just got to find it so that you can get it the size of that right there. Bingo. And you take, this is like the best tool ever. You just squeeze it to the size, boom. I hope that this is hefty enough to hold it up, is my hope. Which it looks like it's gonna be. So now we just gotta find the spot. Looks like doing that same thing's probably gonna work with this. So we're gonna slide these guys to the side. I'm gonna try to slide it right underneath that. Use every piece of the animal here. There. This might prove to be a little bit difficult. I got it. I got it. Kerblam. And from here we can just twist. Actually, yeah, we're twisting this way. Get this nice and stable. And all I used was the same stuff that came with it, so it's not like there's anything crazy here. And if you want to be extra neat, you can get some cotton, which I might do, and paint the cotton green so that this is like a green smoke around him. Get some lights. I'm going to do a couple bits of photography with this. But there. There he is. How freaking cool is that? I used it all. Now let's get some weapons in this guy. I don't know if you can hold these weapons anywhere else, but it would be cool if we could. Let's get his halberd in here. And then I want his mace is the other one. I know that you're supposed to use this for two-handed weapons, but We're going to be real funny here and have him hold his own mace with his ghost hand. Right that. And then this one, hopefully this holds up. Bingo. Look at that. Bam! We did it. We did it, folks. We did the impossible. We used all of it. Hope you enjoyed this review. It's been a bit of a longer one, but this was for a Powercon exclusive, and I really wanted it to work. So if you like this review, please like, subscribe, comment. And until next time, I'm Alpha Magnus. These are toys.